Hello gamers and welcome back. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name, and we're going to be playing some of that sweet Control Warrior today. Where are we at? I believe we're at rank 12. We're on a win streak, so hopefully we can keep it coming, and we're playing Control Warrior just because we haven't played it much recently, and we do a little bit better than it than some other classes, as it is one of my favorite classes. I would say my favorite class currently at the moment and has been for quite some time. There's some good news. There is definitely some good news, and that is our buddy Ross H made a donation to the channel, so thank you very much, Ross H, and let's read your little message that you gave us. Hey Rob, I'm not sure how this is going to work because of the different currency. PayPal has no problem accepting any forms of money, so you don't have to worry about that, and because they always take their cut. And then it goes, but I hope it gets to you fine. If it's not just message me and I'll resend, which was really cool of you to say, by the way. But anyway, keep up the great vids, man. I watch your videos every day and I'm never disappointed. Thanks for the entertainment. And that was $50 by Ross H. So thank you very much, man. It is much appreciated. And it'll definitely go towards helping this channel grow. As Google AdWords, I've been, you know, dipping around a little bit in there. And it's pretty cool what we can do with it, so we'll see if that helps out the channel, and we'll see if we can get it growing more quickly than not. I think we're just going to keep Slam. And then also, you've been moved, Ross H, to the second place mark in our About Me as top donator, so congratulations there, and I just want to say thank you one last time, man. Also, guys, there's some other news. This video is how you say, kind of hard for me to make right now. We're just not as hyped because it is the day after the election, and it's not necessarily, you know, who won or who lost. It's just on social media, it's just so negative, right? It's just everybody's in a bad mood, which kind of just puts everybody in a bad mood, whether or not, you know, their person won or lost. I don't want to get into that, but it's just like a gloomy time, right? It doesn't really matter who won. It's just gloomy everywhere. So I'm trying to muster up the energy here to perform well and to be entertaining. So we got to make it past the gloom and doom and play some of that sweet Control Warrior. So we could go ahead and probably, I see like a slam the Tunnel Trog, and then we can drop the Ravaging Ghoul, and then next turn it kind of contests this, because if he swings into Ravaging, we play another Ravaging and it kills this. But we have really no way to do anything, so I kind of just want to draw, and maybe we can get something good. Doomsayer would have been great last turn, but of course we don't get the Doomsayer last turn. I was gonna be kind of mad if that was a healing totem. I was gonna be pretty triggered if that was a healing totem. So I think one Ravaging Ghoul's enough. This can now trade with here, but I have a feeling he's gonna kill this, which means we're probably gonna Ravaging again. But if he like develops nothing and just hero powers, even throwing down the Doomsayer and maybe getting a lucky one would be pretty good. Any new messages? Oh yes, we actually, oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't throw down the Doomsayer last turn, because his Tunnel Trog would have been a 5. I can see him ignoring this, even though these will die. Like, I just feel like he's going to ignore it. Then we can swing into here. Oh, he's not going to ignore it. Hey, Lamau. You're about to get bamboozled, my boy. So I'm assuming if he had Spirit Claws, he would have used it. So we're going to throw down the Doomsayer, and I'm going to guess he does not have the Spirit Claws. It's kind of sad, or it's kind of scary, because he has a Spell Power Totem already out, so it's not like he needs to roll for it and then play the Spirit Claws, which would be all his mana. But if he top decks the Spirit Claws, which would trigger the fuck out of me, this should in fact proc. Don't you dare. I see you hovering over the card. You just put that shit back. No. Put that shit back. That's not Spirit Claws. Oh, it might be a Hex. What is that card? Geomancer, card he drew Lightning Bolt. Okay, so maybe playing double Doomsayer was the right choice here. But there's ways around this, people. So we could go ahead and equip another Doomsayer, which would mean he has 6 damage, which means he needs 1 more, which is actually quite hard for Shaman unless he wants to use a field removal, has Spirit Claws, or uses another spell. We don't have another answer, so if he wants to waste some more shit, and I kind of want to just shield block, but at the same time I really don't, it's not going to get me anywhere, but I kind of want to do it anyway, because the faster we can draw into like brawls and just things that do stuff, I think the better. And it looks like he's playing Amnesiac's list if he's throwing down the Geomancers. The hero power tells me he may in fact not have anything to do unless he has a, oh my god, this is a Hex coming down here. That's what I'm saying. Those Doomsayer values. This feels pretty good. Dead, dead, dead. Feels pretty good. And then next turn, the Ravaging Ghoul can pick these off. But I think he's going to make these 2 trades into here and then Maelstrom Portal. I figure that this... No, but if he had Maelstrom Portal, then he wouldn't have hexed. So he actually may have nothing here. We'll see what he does. Flame Tongue Totem would be good, because then he can trade double wolves into it, like hero power, and then develop like a thing from below. Azure Drake looking for that sweet draw. Drew Lightning Bolt. Drew into the Maelstrom Portal, but he's still going to sacrifice, or going to have to sacrifice both creatures. Alright, so now we can actually go ahead and just equip this Gorehowl and just start beating the crap out of his minions. We're winning the value game for sure. Next turn's Hellscream if he wants to drop another Azure Drake. He only has 1 Hex left, so it's not that scary. Thunderbluff Valiant, can't really deal with that, so that's kind of... Oh yeah, we can. Gorehowl, derp, derp, derp. We also drew the Brawl, which is really nice. Well, that's not good. That's probably the only card I can't necessarily... Oh yeah, we can Ravaging Ghoul execute. All is okay. All is okay. I'm just pulling up my thing so I can make sure that we're not missing out. Alright, so... do we need the hero power? Because we could, like, Alkali to Pain, Ravaging, execute, or we can just Ravaging, execute, hero power. I think it's fine. I don't really think we need to hero power. I'd rather just draw and see if we can get armor abilities. Armor generating abilities are very important. He doesn't have any burst and he doesn't have any creatures out, so we still have Ironforge Portal, another shield block, Justicar, so we're good. I know this is a dead card in our hand, but it's still good versus the we actually got to play it earlier today against a Freeze Mage. We were able to eat his Ice Barrier and Ice Block. I posted a picture of it on social media, and I was just like, feels good, man. Feels good. Like, it's just, it ate both of them and turned into a 4/6 that ate 2 of his secrets. Like, it's just crazy. Secret Hunter, it's amazing. But I swear to God, if I start seeing this card on ladder when I'm playing Freeze Mage, fuck you guys. I'm going to be so mad if everybody, not everybody, but if I see more of this card. Like, it's just a Freeze Mage Destroyer. Or it's a Secret Hunter Destroyer too, but shit, please don't do that to me, guys. Please don't. Alright, so I feel like Shield Slam is a good option here. Let's see what we can draw. Well, that doesn't really help anything. Well, this is going to have to trade here. Unless we want to put 2 damage onto it and shield block it, keep this alive, do 1 damage to there. But I really don't like that either. So, I mean, this is going to go there. We know that. I mean, how much do we care about the draw? Because we could just... Because I'm thinking do we really need to attack? Like, what would we draw that we'd use? Like a Bash or something like that? Justicar? Because we could just at least hero power or swing and then hero power. That seems okay. I could regret this. We may not want to do that. It's too late now. We've committed, boys. We've committed. So what beats us here? Fire Ellie, hero power, and Dispel Power Totem. Now, no, that's only 6. And Justicar is only 2 damage. If you roll spell power, that's 5. So we're still all right. Flame Tongue. Okay. Thunderbluff. If you roll spell power, ooh, that would have been lethal. That would have been triggering. That would have been triggering. Alright, so we have 2 Brawls, Shield Slam, and Hellscream. So this can make through here. Like, there's not gonna... We definitely need to Brawl. And then do we want to kill this Alkalite, or do we just want another creature that's not a totem to live? Because if we Brawl... We basically have to have a hero power, or have to have a totem that lives. So I think it's best that, yeah, this is fine. It's not a good situation. We're at 2 HP. Like, this is bad. As long as Thunder Bluff doesn't live. Okay, so we know we're hero powering. And then we basically have to double shield slam this. And the reason being is if he rolls spell power, he'll kill us if we didn't do that. So we have Ironforge Portal, Shield Block, Justicar, Bash. There's a lot of stuff we're missing out on here. Fire Ellie does it. Like, we just need one turn where he just doesn't have a really good play, and I'm not sure. That must be a Hex. There's Bash. So, do we just play this Hellscream just to get this shit out of the way? I think so. Do we kill the totem because of Thunder Bluff, and the farther we can get up? And I'm gonna save Bash and stuff. Like, there's no reason to use that yet. He didn't use the card on the left, which makes me think it's like definitely like a Hex. Trug, so that gets bashed. Thing from below. I think Hellscream's gonna have to attack that thing from below. So Ironforge Portal's gonna come down. This is gonna get bashed. This is gonna get killed. And this is where we've stabilized and we've won the game. That turning point where we were able to live and he didn't roll the spell power with the Thunder Bluff. That was the turn that we were able to make this comeback. Because now we've got our big boys out. Well, a big boy out. That you targeted this, so obviously a Hex or a Lightning Bolt. We'll just play the Soul Eater. Or Eater of Secrets. Oh, never mind. How you doing? Can we get that Kansamida, please? The reason we killed attacked with the Gorehowl is because now it's a totem. It's basically just a totem remover. Neon Knight got the Leroy Jenkins. Congratulations, my buddy. We were able to get a nub out of our 1 pack of TGT from this. Or Thice. So that was actually pretty cool. We opened up 1 pack and got that legendary. Granted, we haven't gotten a legendary in quite some time, so, you know, it was about that time. But 1 pack legendary, not too bad. Posted a picture again on social media. I believe, what was it, Twitter and Insta? So, that's the good stuff. Still, this shaman's still trying to push, man. He is pushing. So what do we do? Do we just swing into here? Yeah, I think so. Boop. And then this goes boop. And this goes boop. And this goes boop. He'll keep trying, though. We're back to 24 life. He's used, I think, 1 thing from below, 1 Thunder Bluff, and that's no Fire Ellies yet. It's so crazy. It's like, well, there's nothing really that big in Shaman decks that make them, like, huge. It's just all their cards, if left unchecked, they just win. Okay. That was a really good trade for me. You know why? Because this guy forgot that Revenge was a card and would clear his board. If you would have made the other trade, your Thunder Bluff would have lived at 1 HP, forcing me to have to attack with Gorehowl, making me take 3 more damage, but you didn't do that. You said, no, I'm a shaman, I don't have to do that shit. So this is 4 damage a turn we're taking, meaning our hero power is basically just nullifying these 2 wolves right here. So we can actually just do nothing. We have Revenge, so he'll just keep hero powering. If he holds a card in his hand and doesn't do anything, we can keep in mind that's Bloodlust, and we'll just Revenge before the turn. He's gonna Bloodlust, and all will be well. I mean, little does this guy know this game was over like a while ago, but he'll keep going. He's like, oh, Shaman, they said it's the best. I gotta keep going. So, I mean, we could Revenge and Ironforge. I'll give it 1 more turn. I don't want to Ironforge now because he just trades his wolves in. So we definitely want to Revenge and then Ironforge. Oh man, come on. Yeah, you're gonna do nothing? Alright, then that's the Bloodlust, and we're gonna revenge this turn. And boop. Murloc Knight. So this was an interesting card, right? Because this is one of the cards that there's like you would want a hero power and then play Ironforge versus Ironforge and then hero power. Because this guy wasn't gonna kill us, I did it the other way. But depending on the situation you're in, like let's say you're at really low HP, you'll want to hero power and then Ironforge because of cards like this. But because we could have gotten like Murloc Knight and things of that nature, I preferred the hero power after. But just keep in mind you can get Spawn of Shadows, and it would definitely be really bad. I appreciate your Spirit Claws. It's going right to the museum. And we're gonna get through this totem, swing, and then hero power, and then he'll be on basically death next turn. This is a 9 damage swing. We played this in our burst priest deck that we had built a long time ago. It was a really fun deck. I'm gonna go back to that deck and see what we can use now, and I'm gonna play it. But we actually took a lot. We played it. I don't know what rank we played it at, but we played it at I think some fairly high ranks, and we were able to absolutely annihilate people with that deck because of cards like this. This is a 9 damage swing with 6 mana. That's 3 turns and you're dead from 30. Like that's crazy card. That's crazy craze. Look at this guy still pushing. Dude, give up. Not to be that dude, but like I know you think Shaman's like the fucking hoo-ha shebang, but there's a time in every man's life where it's just, you know, it's just not there. It just, you know, you lost. It's not gonna carry you. I mean, it is gonna carry you, but we got 3 dragons. That's crazy craze. Look at that. There's a dragon god. There's like a mini dragon god. And there's like a dead dragon god. Looking for the taunt totem. Doesn't get it. Will he concede now or will he just gracefully die? Oh man. So we're keeping the win streak alive. I think we're 8-0 with this deck now. Well, not on video or not, but because we were at what 16 or 15 the last video we made, and then I kind of played a little bit, well, a lot off video, just because I first of all do better, and second of all, you know, the mood again, not really feeling the mood. You gotta feel the mojo in the videos, right? Like if you just don't got the mojo, nothing's gonna happen. You're just gonna sit here and you're gonna be like, wow, Rob, you're fucking boring today. I hate your videos. No one wants to watch you, and that's just never good. So we're playing against a Warlock. If he's playing Zoo, we're gonna want revenge, and so I'm just gonna keep it. I'm not gonna be greedy. Looks like everybody's enjoying the Mean Streets of Gadgets and review videos, so I'm really happy about that. I know the editing isn't, you know, as great as some other people's like Trump's and stuff, but you know, with being just me on the channel and you know, having an insane work schedule, I mean, for those of you who know about it, I mean, it's like 12 to 14 hours a day on weekdays. Weekends are all right. That's when I record most of my videos. What the hell? But yeah, so I can't be sitting here doing like all kinds of crazy editing and all that good stuff, which I wish I could, you know. It'd be really nice to have the video quality just ever so much increasing all of the time, looking at better ways to do things, but it'll get better. It'll get there, guys, slowly but surely. Like our banner and logo, I'm not sure. I mean, from this time when I'm recording, it's almost done. So by the time you guys watch it, it'll most likely be done. And that'll be a really big step forward, because not having a particular logo, just a picture of my face at E3 is just not enough. We need a cool pic. We need that cool banner work, which we've got some really cool ideas for it. It's really good. And if you are interested, like if you're an animator or an artist or whatever, and you want your work out there, feel free to shoot me a message and maybe we can collaborate or do something. This guy needs to die, so I think just slamming him, seeing what we draw, Another revenge. I don't think we're gonna use. I mean, nah. I mean, we could slam it again and then set up a good revenge turn next turn, but I don't really like that. We could shield block. How important is that? Well, it gets us like, we shield block now. Like, it just makes it so later it's harder to revenge, but we need to draw. Like, this was a really nice draw because now we can use that next turn, unless we want to Justicar. Depends. It depends on what he plays, right? Oh man, my shoulder. Holy shit. Oh yes, that's another thing I was gonna bring up to you guys after this play. So we could revenge, Ravaging Ghoul, and then swing into this for the full board clear. Or we could just play the True Heart and kill the Dire Wolf. And then save the rest. And then next mana we would have 7, which means we could play these two and armor up. But this guy's gonna stick around. No, because if we swing into there, then we can't kill that. So we'd actually... I think we're gonna go with the revenge play. I think just keeping his board down to like a minimum is the best thing right now. Because once Zoo loses the board, it's really hard for them to get it back because they want initiative. Every turn they want initiative. That's all they want is initiative. That's what I was kind of scared of, but no one plays this card anymore. Do we just revenge or do we Baron? I think we can revenge just because at this point then we can play Harrison, which is just another creature to trade into like Doom Guards. And then next turn we Justicar Hero Power. We'll save the Baron for like creatures that don't have 1 HP, because right now revenge is only hitting for 1, as Baron's gonna hit for 2. Where are you now? Boom, 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 boom. Oh yes, my shoulder. Coining into a 5-drop, the Doom Guard going face. Oh man. Alright, so... Ooh, Slam Execute's sick. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty... that was pretty good. So, for like the past 4 or 5 years, this shoulder, like inside, like if you can imagine like a little ball, just the center of the ball, there's like severe pain. So every time I do like military push-ups, like military press, what is it called, bench press, any sort of pushing outward like the same direction as a push-up, I can't do. It feels like there's like a knife stabbing into my shoulder. It is like the worst feeling ever. Do we have lethal? Because this is 10, 13, this is 15. That's not lethal, but if we have 7, that's 12, that's 17, that is lethal. Okay. So I don't know why I just didn't look at Gorehowl. I looked at Baron. It's 2 damage for 7 mana, but we just ignored the Gorehowl. But yeah, it just feels like a knife. And then yesterday, I still do chest, but I just don't do the workouts that it, like makes it hurt, right? Like I'll just do like incline and like decline, because it's like not as straight on with the shoulder. You have more of an angle, so you can kind of hold the bars at different lengths, so it doesn't hurt it as much, but it still, you know, hurts a little bit. And then when like afterwards I get sore, you know, I don't really try to do much after that, because it's then it not only is the muscle sore, but it like, you know, doesn't feel very good because it always for some reason hurts. We're gonna keep Doomsayer and do we keep Elise? I don't think so. So my uncle wanted his back cracked, so I was like, sure. But at this time I was sore because I had worked out chest back the day before, and I had picked him up and I'd cracked his back or whatnot, and then there was no like tear, there was no pop, there was no sort of noise, but I saw the little stars, you know, like if you lack oxygen, you feel like you're gonna die. Those little stars that you see, that's what I was seeing, right? And I was like, oh man, what the hell is this? Like, it's not like my uncle's a big old like dude. He's you know, just a normal guy. He's not. I didn't kill myself trying to pick him up. And after that, like an hour, like my shoulder just started absolutely killing me. Like it hurts just to like pick things up, to like drink water, to like put my arm up. Like it's the worst feeling ever. Do we Doomsayer? Okay. So if we Doomsayer, he's going to draw an extra card for Mana Tide, but it's going to be a lot of value because then we can save War Axe. But if we War Axe this down, yeah, I think we're going to War Axe it down. I don't want to give him another card. But yeah, now it just feels really bad. So I put Icy Hot on there, but I don't think it's a muscle issue. I think it's like either like a ligament getting like stuck under something, or like a tear. I have no fucking idea. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I don't know anything about muscles, but there's nothing good going on. I can tell. I do know one thing, and nothing good is happening there. Where are you now? Dun, dun. All right, so we could attempt that sick, nasty top deck. We could shield block into a shield slam for exactly 7 damage onto this faceless. Or we could just slam it and hope for an execute or some sort of other out. But I'm gonna go for the shield slam. I didn't get it. Didn't think I was gonna get it, but it was worth trying, right? But yeah, so I don't know what the hell's going on with it. I thought maybe sleeping it would go away and feel better. No better. Still hurts. It could be like a swollen rotator cuff, or like I tore something. I have no idea, guys. I just don't know. I'm not familiar because nothing ever hurts, you know. I don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff yet. This is going to force a removal from him because this can trade into here and then Ravaging Ghoul. But I doubt this is going to be able to make contact, but it's worth a shot, right? But we need an Execute or a Shield Slam. Like, it's just, how do we not have an Execute or a Shield Slam? If he Hero Powers, then we can just Brawl, but that feels really bad. Oh, Brawl feels so much better. Why did you do this? That was silly. You didn't need to think from below at all. Like, you put on enough pressure with the 7/7 that you really didn't need to do that. So as long as the totem lives, we're alright. Even the 5/5 isn't bad, but the 7/7 just can't live. Alright, this is sweet. We're not going to kill this with our weapon because it'll just die to either Doomsayer or Ravaging Ghoul next turn. He knows we're down 1 Brawl. Oh, fuck. What the hell is going on? What is this guy playing? What is this Emperor doing? So we can slam and bash. Do we want to attack with our weapon? Like, what would we fill it out with? I don't know. I don't know what this guy's playing. I mean, he played the 7/7 and then the thing from below, so that obviously makes me think mid-range or some form of more aggressive shaman. But the Emperor kind of goes against that to control shaman. So I feel like if we just armor up, we'll be protected. Armoring up against anything is just, you're okay. The armor protects you. But also the reason why I don't think it's torn is because it's been like that for like 4 or 5 years now. Like even when I jog, just the motion of my shoulder like going up and down or just rotating with my arms moving hurts. So it's just like, and at one point I stopped working out for like 3 or 4 months because I thought it was like, you know, I don't want to use my arm if it can just let it heal over time. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It doesn't make sense. Sounds like I need to see a doctor, but I'm stubborn. I don't want to go see anybody. I just want to hide and play Hearthstone. What do we do? Maybe he just hero powered. So we just throw an Alkalite out. Is that bad? Alkalite Eater, but then we can't hero power. We want a hero power. So like we don't want a Ravaging, because Ravaging can be comboed with Revenge. So we just throw this out. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes Thunder Bluff hero power. Which would be bad. Because then he trades his 3/1 totem in. And then he has 2 totems that protect his shit. But then we just shield slam it. So I guess it's not that bad. Oh. Angry chicken. We could have not done that, but I'd rather Thunder Bluff not get a whole lot of value ever. Like, if he Thunder Bluffs for like 1 or 2 totem, that's fine, but he would have got like 2 or 3. We want the 1 or 2 range. We don't want the 2 or 3. That's too much. Uh-oh. What the hell? He could be playing Fat Shaman. Well, there's no way he's 2 mana. He's gonna do all that. Oh, fuck. Wow. Did we just lose? There's no way. There's no fucking way. Hello? Okay. Holy shit. Oh my god. All right, so obviously we need armor generating abilities because I don't trust this guy at all. Well, that's not it. I almost want to kill my own Baron because I feel like he's gonna kill me. Alright, so this protects us. If we wouldn't have done this, we would have been in range of another lava burst. So, we had to kill our own Baron. So he's gonna roll. Please don't tell me. There's no way. There's no fucking way we'd lose to this. I mean, it's a cool deck. Like, this is actually really cool. Lava Shock. Does he have Lava Burst too? He top decks it? Are you fucking kidding me? What the shit face fuck is this shit? There's still half his deck left, and he gets double Frost, whatever the fuck that is, double Lightning Bolt, Malagos, Emperor, and... No, he drew all 6 of his burn spells, Emperor and Malagos, in the first half of his deck. And he top decks the Lava Burst. That was the only turn he had before we were going out of lethal range. What the fuck are you doing, Hearthstone? What the fuck are you doing with your life? Oh, and he needed Lava Shock too. So I don't think there was a card he could have drawn that wasn't perfect. Right? He needed to draw the 4-drop 7/7 to get the initial burst down. He needed to get his thing from below. In order to push the burst, we were able to brawl and we got lucky with a totem. Then we needed to... Like, what? What? Lightning Bolt, Frost Shock, Lava Burst, Emperor, Malagos. Hello? Fuck. I don't mind losing, but fuck, like, that's just so much luck. That's so much. I ask for so little. I ask for 1 of 4 of my removal cards in the first 10 cards of my deck. This motherfucker gets, and the first 15 cards, he gets fucking like 9 or 10 that he needs. I'm done. I will see you guys in the next episode. I am Rob, of course, and happy whatever the hell day it is.